Hey. Okay, so I'm going to swap my comments away. Again, hey Bethany. Just because I get scatterbrained, I'll get scatterbrained even without looking at those. Let's just be real. But welcome everybody to week 3 of our Push for Promotion program. I'm super excited. For this week's topic, it's on PRV, and I'm super excited that you guys have stuck through this program. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are learning from it. So I'm going to talk tonight, and then we will have a guest speaker on Wednesday. Again, I have swapped my comments away, so at the end I will come back and read those. So if you have any questions throughout this, then just let me know. I've got my notes over here because, again, I am easily distracted. I don't want to kind of go off topic or forget anything. So tonight we are going to talk about PRV, okay? And PRV is so important for your business because it's so impactful and important kind of through everything. If you have high PRV, if you master that high PRV, that means you're talking to a lot of people. That means you are also teaching your downline to do the same. All in all, it's just really huge for your business. And you should always strive for that 2,000 PRV. So now we know as leaders, in order to get paid at a leadership position, you only need 500 PRV. So that's the minimum. But we're not minimal, right? You should always strive for that 2,000 PRV because you get that pay increase. So every month, you should be trying to get 2,000 PRV. So during this Zoom, I'm going to give you some business practices, some tips, things to help you do that. But I just want you guys to remember that PRV is something that you can control. Okay, you can't control necessarily what your team does, right? We can try to give them all the information. We've all heard the saying, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink, right? But your PRV is something that you can control, okay? If you're not happy where you're at, then you can try new things. You can reach out to other people, and you can get more PRV. That's just how it is. You can do other things. You decide how hard you're going to work for this. So if you decide to work harder, then you can control how much PRV you get. You can. It's in control a lot more than what your team does, right? So you decide how hard you're going to push yourself and how hard you're going to work towards that PRV goal. So it's all about mindset. Again, we talked about this. It all kind of runs in together, and I love that it all just kind of intertwines into one. So if you go in saying you're not going to do good with PRV, you're not going to. So right now, I want you to say, I am going to master PRV. I am a PRV rock star. I am a PRV queen. Whatever you want to say, you are good at PRV. Okay, you are mastering PRV. Because if you say it enough, your mind is going to believe it, and your body will start doing it. Okay? So let's go on. I've got a couple pages here, but they all kind of, again, intertwine together. I have 5 tips that I'm going to give you guys. And if some of these you might be like, okay, I already know that. I just want you guys to listen. Listen to what I have to say. I want you to just kind of ask yourself if you already do these things, or if it's something you can implement into your business, if it's something you can change, or maybe it'll just give you an idea of something else that you need to be doing. So we're going to start with number 1. You guys ready? What's a way that you can get PRV? And that is repeat customers. Hello, repeat customers. We know we want to keep our customers happy. And one of the ways you're going to get repeat customers is with outstanding customer service. You guys have all heard it before. Outstanding customer service is huge in your business. You want your customer to feel valued. You want them to know that they are appreciated. You want to go above and beyond and treat them the best of the best. That's just how it is, because they can choose any Scentsy consultant, and they've chose you. Okay, so you need to treat them like gold so that they'll continue coming back to you, because they do have a choice. And if you're not treating them the way that you should be treating them, or if they don't feel valued, if they don't feel appreciated, they will go somewhere else. So a couple tips of things that you can do to keep your customers coming back. Let's just say we'll start with PWS orders. So say somebody has an online order and you get your email notification, or you look in your order history and you see somebody's placed an order. First thing you need to do immediately, don't wait because you might forget. First thing you need to do is text them. Text them a thank you. Look at their order. Let them know that you know what they ordered. Thank you so much. I just seen you placed an order. I appreciate you so much. You are going to love that aloe vera warmer. I can't wait to see what you think about it. Or I can't wait to hear what you think about it. Okay? You know what they ordered. Even better, you can even do a voice text or a voice message on Facebook. If not, then just send them a text. But the point is you want to text them immediately and you want to thank them. Okay? And you don't want to wait because you might forget. You want to send them something in the mail, some type of happy mail. Now, this is going to be different for everybody. It depends on where you're at in your budget. I'm not telling you to go all out, but I am saying minimal. You should at least send them a thank you card and send it in the mail. A handwritten thank you card. Sorry, a handwritten thank you mail. Handwritten thank you card and send it in the mail. And if you can do extra, then do extra. But that handwritten thank you note, that just lets them know that you took the time and you really appreciate them. You do not have to go above and beyond. You want to throw a felt sample in there, a piece of candy. If that's all you can do, then do that. Just make sure that you are sending them some type of happy mail after they place their order. Text them. Let them know their order is shipped. They get an email, but that's okay. Text them and say, hey, I just seen your order shipped. It should be delivered on this date. Then text them a couple days after they receive their order. Ask how they're liking it. Text or message them, a couple weeks later, a couple months later. But do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot that you need to do, and you have to have a way to keep track of that. That's why systems are so important. You cannot do it all up here. Trust me, I tried, and a lot of people fell through the tracks. Or, I cannot talk tonight. Fell through the cracks. So you have to have some type of system in place to keep up with all of that so that you know that you are thanking customers. You can even write down what samples you send them. That way you can follow up about the samples. You need to know that you've checked in with them a couple weeks later, a couple months later. Whether it be the Amy app, whether it be a form, whether it be something you've made up on your own, something that works for you, you need to have a system so that you know you are following up with these customers. So that was personal website. The same thing's pretty much the same if you have like bulk orders that you are doing local delivery. You're going to do the same thing. Text them, let them know that it's shipped, let them know when it's going to be at your house, and you should have it delivered on XYZ date. You're going to send their thank you mail in their bag. You're not necessarily going to send them something in the mail. So I actually set mine out. I'm going to show you guys what I put in mine just as an example. Mine looks like this. They change month to month. I use these little bags that I get off Amazon. I can link all of this for you. I put confetti in there to make it pretty. I have candy. So some things I have, I just printed these off. I shared it in our group. Woo, my light's getting in the way. This is just a thank you for supporting a mama-run small business. Not only do you make a difference in me, but my entire family. So I got this idea from Stacy Behringer. She had a super cute picture, so I just kind of changed it up, add our family pictures, and said thank you. But I still do a handwritten thank you too. So personally, for all of my customers, I add in a scent circle. I use all of my Hostess Rewards usually to stock up on scent circles, and I handwrite on the scent circle, thank you for your order. I really hope you love blah blah blah, whatever they got. I mentioned their products, and then I usually add this little flyer, which I have added as well. It says, did you know you could have earned 20% commission from your order? Get paid off your own purchases. Ask me how to sign up. How you can sign up at no out-of-pocket cost. So that's trying to get them to join my team. So I send that and everything. I have a referral program. Refer a friend, and when they purchase, you receive a free wax bar. That's just a personal special I add in there. I do a flyer of the upcoming month. If I run out, then you can print your own. I do a little wax cash. This isn't something I always do, but sometimes I'll do it. Spend X amount of dollars, get this much off. You must use it by a certain date. I don't do that every month. Sometimes I do scratch offs. Sometimes I don't even include them. It just depends. I usually do a wax sample. Sometimes I'll buy the body products. Another good example is you can do like dish soap as a sample. You can do like put a little sponge in there, get it wet, put some of our dish soap on there, put it in there in a little bag and send that out. You can do our washer whisks. You can do the Scentsy soap. You can do everything. If you want to get the little bottles, it might be a little bit more expensive to mail out because it's not flat, but you can You can mail out like our Scentsy Fresh, our Counter Clean, things like that. A lot of times I'll get little drink mixes. This is a Starburst all pink strawberry drink mix. And I'll throw things like that in. Starburst, Jolly Ranchers, just whatever I'm feeling that month. And I usually also put in a flyer about Scentsy Club, about booking parties, and then a product sheet, because the catalogs can be big. So I put the product list, that way they have that lists all of the products in there. So that's just kind of what mine looks like. And it also has a little sticker I made on Canva that says thank you for choosing me, and it would mean the world to me if you tagged me on social media. That way you can start getting some tags and some referrals and things that way. That's just what mine looks like. You do not have to do it. You do what fits in your budget. The important thing is that you are sending some type of thank you, whether it's just a card, a piece of candy, whatever you can afford. Just let them know they are appreciated and that you value them as a customer. So if you're going to do samples, like I said, you need to log them. You need to know what samples you sent them. That way you can follow up. There's no reason to send out samples if you're not following up with your customers to see what they think of those samples. You want to build relationships with them. Friend them on social media if you're not already friends with them. Comment on things non-Scentsy related. Let's say, for example, you see them out at Walmart. You don't want them to be avoiding you because they're afraid you're going to ask them about Scentsy. You want to be able to talk to them on a more personable level and not even bring up Scentsy. And chances are they will probably talk Scentsy to you first. So that was number one. Provide outstanding customer service. That is going to help you with your PRV. It's extremely important. Number two is referrals. Have some type of referral system in place. You've seen that I had, if you place an order or if you refer a friend when they purchase, refer a friend, and when they purchase, they receive a free wax bar. You can do something like that. Let's see. That's another reason you want to treat your customers good. That's what I had down, because they're going to refer you. Or what if somebody posts on social media and says, I'm looking for a Scentsy consultant? You want your customers to talk about you. You want them to brag on you because you are good to them. But a referral program, you can kind of run that however you want. But a referral program is good to have because it's going to get you new customers, because we should always be trying to get new customers. Number three is front loading. This is huge, guys. Front loading your month. You should have a game plan well before the first of every month of what you're going to do for that upcoming month. So May's coming. You should already be planning on how you're going to be getting PRV for the month of May. If you are somebody that says, I want to get 2,000 PRV, but you have no plan in place, and you're just like, well, I'm just going to post on social media and just hope to get some orders, that's not going to work. It might have worked for you once, but it's not going to work. You have to have some type of game plan. You have to have it planned out, and front-loading your month, having it all scheduled out, doing a lot at the beginning of the month. It takes off so much stress off of you. You're not going to be begging for orders at the end of the month, which we shouldn't be begging for orders anyways. But it's all just going to come so much more easily, so much more naturally. And what if your goal was 2,000 PRV and you hit that by the 15th of the month? Everything else is just extra. Like, that's what you want to do. You want to front load your, my phone was dying. You want to front load your month, and you want to have it all planned out. So, let's see. We're going to talk about PRV producing activities. So this is kind of going to vary between different things. We're going to talk about some examples. So some examples of PRV producing activities is parties. Okay? All kinds of different parties. Parties are excellent because it helps you meet new people. You have hostesses that want to reach that 500 PRV so they can get free products. So they're going to be trying to get the orders. You're just going to be helping them. Parties are huge. I encourage you to look at the different type of party options. I'm just going to name off a couple of them. We have mystery hostesses. We have bag parties, text parties. People do sip and sniffs, home parties. You can schedule events, fundraisers, make your own subscription boxes. Whatever it might be, you need to have multiple things on your calendar. So if you was wanting to be minimal, that 500 PRV, you need to have at least four PRV producing activities scheduled in a month just to get the 500 PRV, because not all of them are going to be successful, unfortunately. Sometimes things ain't going to work out the way we want. Sometimes things will be flops. So you want to have at least four, that's minimum, to try to reach that 500 PRV goal planned out and preferably towards the beginning of the month. That way, if they don't do well, then you have the majority of the month to catch back up and still reach your goal. If you're wanting 2,000 PRV, then you get the picture. You need to have a lot more things on your calendar, a lot more things planned out. So if you wanted to make up your own subscription boxes, that's really cool. And I was listening to another consultant and how she does hers, and she even does referrals for those. You know, she'll text somebody. She texts her customers. That's another big thing. We'll get into that in just a minute. And she'll tell them what her box is that month. She does this or that boxes. So she does her boxes for $30. I thought it was a great idea. And I think I want to try it this month. And she was like, okay, you know, what's your favorite vacation spot? Is it the mountains or is it the beach? So they could pick this or that. So if they pick their product, or I'm sorry, they pick their box. She picks the product, hand-picked, so it's specifically personalized for them. And then she can add something sweet afterwards and be like, okay, great, I've got you down for that. Now, if you want some extra goodies, then just refer a friend to buy this month's box. They refer a friend, they get extra goodies, and then you get an extra customer. See how it works? So the referral program kind of runs into that too. So the next thing, number 4, is one-on-one contact with your customers. This goes back to do not rely on social media for all of the things. Don't do it. You have to build relationships, and you have to do one-on-one. So you can do texting, you can do Facebook messaging, whatever it might be, but you want to text them. Make them feel special. Make them know that it is like a VIP exclusive. If you have like a 10-bar special, you're going to text them and let them know. Or you're going to Facebook message them one-on-one. You're going to take the time and you're going to one-on-one message them. That is where you are going to get a lot of your orders. If you've not tried that and you're like, man, I posted all this stuff on social media, I didn't get nothing, I promise, if you start texting some of your customers, you'll start getting orders. Promise. Text them when you have an upcoming limited time offer coming up, like our LTOs. Text them, let them know. Text them if you're going to have a personal special. Text them that, you know, let them know that you're looking for people to create some shopping links for. If they don't know, ask if they have anybody that they know that might be wanting some free Scentsy. Text them about the Scentsy Club. You can also, you know, I always ask people if they want added onto my texting list. And then at the end of every text, and I also say if you want out of my texting services, then just type opt out or click stop, you know, or text stop. We've all seen that. But you can use different things. I use the Hit 'em Up app. That means I type out one thing. I pick my group of people I want to send it to, and it just sends it for me. I like Hit 'em Up because it keeps my phone number. It's my own personal phone number. They can text me right back on it. And a lot of my customers already know my phone number, so I don't want to change it. A lot of people use Project Broadcast because you can do so many things on it, but it does give you a different phone number. So if you're okay with that, then you can do that. But those are apps that you can send like bulk texting out. I think it's called like mass texting. I'm not for sure exactly what it's called, but instead of everybody seeing everybody's responses, it just goes to one person. It just looks like you send it to that one person. So I like to keep my own phone number. I did the Hit 'em Up app, but I encourage you to text people. Text or Facebook message. Do one-on-one messaging. If you're not doing that, give it a try. Take a day. Go through all of your orders from the last, goodness, if you want to do 6 months, a year, whatever you want to do. Write down everybody's name. Ask if they want into your, VIP exclusive texting alerts. You're going to let them know about personal specials, limited time offers. Make them feel special. Okay? Get a list going. And, start texting them things. Start texting them if we have a limited time offer coming up. Start texting them if you have a special, whatever it might be. Number 5 is Scentsy Club. First off, you need to understand what Scentsy Club is. You need to know the perks of it. Why does somebody want to do Scentsy Club? 1, they get 10% off any $30 order. 2, they spend $60, they get 10% off and a half price item, which can be that whiff box. Always get my bar. The perks of the bricks. So many different perks. You need to be utilizing that. You need to be advertising it. That's why I put it in my Happy Mail. Talk about it often. That is easy PRV. You're literally sleeping and getting orders. Like, how awesome is that? And it's continuous. If you get people to do it every month, oh my gosh, a lot of people build their Scentsy Cincy Club subscribers up to where the majority of their PRV, or sometimes they get 2,000 PRV just on Cincy Club orders. So I encourage you to set yourself a goal and a deadline. Maybe say this month, I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can to get this many more Cincy Club subscribers. Or by the end of the year, I want to have this many Cincy Club subscribers. And try to pick monthly. People can pick monthly, they can pick bi-monthly, or they can pick quarterly. You want as many monthly as possible. So you need to be watching whenever we have club-worthy products, right? End of season. If we're getting ready to go into another catalog season and people don't want to miss out on their bars, really, really stress that club to people. Okay, if we have a limited time bar that smells good, that banana berry, everybody fell in love with it. Do you know how many Cincy Club subscribers I got from that banana berry bar or toasted marshmallow? I just reach out to people. We had that cleaning whiff box. I was like, hey, you can get that whiff box for $27. Hey, they was all on it. Here they are, they're new subscribers because they want to get that whiff box every month. What else do I do to my Cincy Club is I reward them exclusively. So I give all of my Cincy Club subscribers a monthly little happy mailbox. It might be things from the Dollar Tree. Like this month, it's going to be our upcoming bar. They're going to get a full-size wax bar. And I kind of went on a beachy theme. Got Dollar Tree sunglasses and a little cup and another little packet of my drink mix that I like. It was Hawaiian Punch. Some confetti, just make it pretty, and I'll have some cute little sticker on there, and I send it out to them. So that's another perk, is they get exclusive Happy Meal from me, extra, just for being a Cincy Club subscriber. So that's huge. Let's see, that was number 5. And then I had a little extra for you. I talk about it all the time. When advertising, when marketing, use your own pictures. Utilize your stories. Be consistent. Stop using the flyers. Share your own pics. And share how you use our product. That was just a little extra for you, so that whenever you are on social media, people are still seeing things, even if they're not commenting, okay? So let me go through my list again, because that was a lot of information, but it was just broke down into 5 things. If you want high PRV, you need repeat customers. You're going to do that by providing excellent customer service. Let's see, referrals. Again, if you want referrals, then you have to be providing excellent customer service to your current customers. Front-loading your month. Front-loading your month is huge. And have those PRV producing activities. And you need to be scheduling and looking ahead in advance. You need to be scheduling those PRV income producing activities well before the beginning of the month. One-on-one texting and contacting people. Don't just do some group message. Don't just rely on social media. You want to one-on-one contact your customers. And the Cincy Club. That's just some ideas. And again, I broke down the front loading into the different type of parties. Later on this week, you will see that I will be posting some examples of different types of parties you can do. Some things maybe just kind of get out of the box that you might want to try. So those posts are scheduled to come up later this week. And then on Wednesday, we also have a guest speaker. So I'm super excited to hear what she has to say as well. But yes, guys, PRV is so extremely important. And again, it is something that you do have control over. So you decide how hard you're going to work for it. And if you're not happy where you're at, then you need to be trying to do some new things. So hopefully that was some tips for you. Hopefully it gave you a couple little ideas, or maybe made you realize some things that you might not have been doing. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and swap the comments back over just in case anybody had any questions. Y'all being quiet. I don't see. Oh, there it starts popping up. Hey, Sarah. They're just now starting to pop up. So if you guys have any questions, then just go ahead and let me know.